Blazers give up 41 points in the first quarter, just 10 in the third quarter. C.J. McCollum had 23 points, 10 of those coming in the final period. Raptors shot just 35% in the second half. Blazers sharing the well, 7 players in double figures. Siakam, 26 points. Damian Lillard, 22 points, 11 assists, and the Blazers registering a season-high 11 blocks. And Lamar, really, the defense that started in the second half, capitalized by that third quarter where they gave up just 10 points, really set the tone for the Blazer comeback.
That third quarter was special because that was a look at what you hope the Blazers can do consistently. That's always the word that's used when the Blazers talk about their defense, being able to tap into that at a consistent level. This is the first game back. Everybody's healthy that you expected once these injuries started happening early in the season to be back. They're here in the lineup. So that's what I was saying, Jordan, as the keys to the game. Stay in front of your man, first of all, at the point of attack on defense. Navigate screen and roll defense. Communicate. That third quarter showed you of hopefully things to come that can sustain this team through hopefully a deep playoff run.
Those 10 points, a season low by an opponent against the Blazers in a quarter. Let's check in with Brooke and Michael and see what's coming up on the Fred Meyer postgame show.
Guys, Michael and I aren't so sure we'd be able to rip our jersey. We don't think we're strong enough. Do you guys think you could?
I think if we had to, we certainly could. If we were that frustrated, I don't blame Powell. He obviously wanted those free throws, but yeah, it shows you that he's certainly a very determined individual.
All right, we will look at the highlights tonight, of course, in the post-game show. We will hear from Coach Stotts, and we will go around the association. But right now, we're going to check out our results from around the perimeter. And Lamar, you are the sole winner tonight. Congratulations!
Great job, Lamar. Good call.
Are you happy?
I am, until I heard what Coach Holt just said. I can hear it in his voice.
No, Lamar.
I know there's something behind that.
No, Lamar, I'm impressed that you knew the Blazers were going to take good care of the basketball. Authentically am praising you for the call.
Okay, all right.
I feel the authenticity, so it's
I
true,
believe him.
Lamar.
I believe him. That's my man. UCLA's doing their thing right now. That's what I'm hearing.
Weren't they at 4? We can talk more about this later. But anyway.
Come on, let's get back.
All right, guys, we'll be right here for the post-game show.
All right, sounds good. Lamar heard with more of that OSU magic right now in March. Let's go ahead and check out the Fred Meyer Player of the Game, brought to you by Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone. With 7 players in double figures, going with Robert Covington because of the defensive performance. 13 points, 12 rebounds, 4 blocks, but as you stated, did a fine job of just staying in front of Siakam all night long.
Yeah, yep. He did his job and did it at a really high level and got his teammates.
122-117. Time now for your McDonald's post-game highlights. We will start in the third quarter. Whew!
Oh, that was a sweet backdoor cut. You're taught to throw that pass right off the fanny of the defender.
Yeah, that was an assist to Nurk, and then Nurk takes it in himself.
Spin cycle, balance, off the window, Nurk.
And Robert Covington was just fantastic tonight on both ends of the floor.
Oh, he's so humble, too, because he's balling.
More threes for the Blazers. This one from Legler.
He handed that to Dame with 2 hands.
He's like, here, this is for you. Norman with the steal, taking it all the way himself.
Oh, the heavy lifting. That's the live ball turnover. Then he kind of looked at the bench like, this used to be for you.
Not anymore. Dame with the drive, making it look easy. But he wanted the foul.
Oh, this third quarter was awesome. I love the highlights from the third quarter. The Blazers held Toronto to 4 for 22 from the floor in that third.
Yeah, the third quarter was highly defensive. Fourth quarter, Anthony Simons just taking over early in this quarter.
But he did some of everything. He didn't just shoot the 3. He showed his handles, his mid-range, just pull up.
Jay right there.
And then another runner.
Not done. Woo! Pretty. Very pretty.
That's rhythmic.
Back and forth one, though. It was kind of down to the wire, but Dame said, you know what, you guys realize I can do this.
Well, he restored order.
Van Vliet, though, showing what he can do.
There's no pictures on the stat sheet. That wasn't pretty.
More Van Vliet. He can do it from there, too.
Crafty with range.
But then CJ was like, okay, this is a little too close for comfort. Just watch me play.
CJ with the runner. Yeah, CJ started closing the show. He went on a 7-0 run, a 7-0 CJ run. And I believe this was the one where it was so sweet that he had to give you a little shimmy. Show it to him, CJ. Show it to him.
I hope we see the shimmy. Show us the shimmy.
Oh, you missed it, Brooke.
Oh,
the shimmy.
Bad eyes over here. And there were some interesting calls late. They had to look at a few because Van Vliet right here, he got possession, but then he stepped out of bounds before throwing it back in.
Yeah, and that's a time and score opportunity for the Blazers to look at the fight. They had a timeout, and the ball was being inbounded under the basket. There were just a few things that you try to not do down the stretch of games.
And then, as you can imagine, lots of hugs post-game. Looking at the numbers, what stands out to you, Michael?
The 7 players in double figures. That spoke volumes. I mean, Damian Lillard, 11 assists, so he kept everybody involved.
And Robert Covington, obviously, we spoke with him post-game. He was fantastic. Defensively, he found his